Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Detroit Tigers have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Jordan Lyles. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball one. The other way. One up, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Kyle Dutch.
This is kind of a weird individual stat to lead the league in runs scored, but he's doing that in the AL right now. And I tell you what, he's doing a lot of things well. There are good vibes coming from this guy because when they come up to hit behind him, they're finding a way to move him over and get him across the plate. I tell you what, it's kind of one of those intangible things we talk about in the sport.
And the 1-0. And that's down and away. That's in there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Massey. The throw to first. Baez gone in the play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Dutch.
Here's a speed threat, Kyle Dutch, having a big series so far with 8 hits. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3. Spencer Torkelson up next. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one's in there, 0-1. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Dutch off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers lead 1. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Kansas City, And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Turnbull. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
And a pitch. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Next offering is outside. On the ground, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the White Sox.
So a man aboard now at the plate, Edward Olivares. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here comes a pitch. Now one missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Batting fourth.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. In there for strike one. Good eye right there. Righty delivers. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. Swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Pasquantino headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's one sit.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nick Pratto. Had the day off yesterday. And first offering is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Eric Haas.
Eric Haas.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eric Haas goes deep, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. 4 for 12 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And he deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes it's just a little bit smarter to go ahead and make the play yourself. Less throws, less people involved. And right there, he had plenty of time to get that first out at second and then to complete the double play over to first.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Oh, they call it karma, karma, karma. Oh, they call it karma, 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 karma. Oh. Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my reputation speak. Nothing.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Down the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Turnbull back to work. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 1 gone here. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. And there's a ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. And it's fouled away. And a 2-1 on the way. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now here is Jake Rogers.
Jake
Rogers, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Ball one, no strikes. And that's outside. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So the batting order turns over. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. And the first offering is not close. Rogers gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the next pitch is way outside. Next offering is fouled back. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And now it's 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. So now 3-2. Left field. Prado moves under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
0-1. Baez, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Prado makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Now third base, Kyle Dutch.
And up next for Detroit, Kyle Dutch. He reached out a walk his first time. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. The line to kick the pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with a bare hand, and he beats it. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he...
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. One out, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Slapped foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Olivares now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there. Still tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And a pitch. There's the strike. Just off the outside part of the plate. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Eric Haas. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And at second with 1 away. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Outside. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Witt under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jonathan Schoop up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Popped in the air. Left field. Prado moves under it. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the right-hander back to work. In for a strike, and that's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Righty to the plate. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Reyes in the box now as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. And a strike. Bounce to third. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Pratto steps in for the Royals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carpenter settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And here is Jake Rogers.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to count.
Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Riley Green. That's in for a strike. Rogers leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's Javier Baez.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one out to right. Olivares brings it in for the third out. Tigers lead one halfway home. All even, one apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. Turnbull back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
One strike.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And that's in there for strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. They say it went.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throw on to Torkelson. Got him. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle. Baez fires to first on the run. That ends the frame. Royals lead one. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Kyle Dutch. Lyles back to work. Dutch goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Torkelson at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Now fly ball to right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air, center field. Olivares moving under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. The right-hander back to work. Clips the corner. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Chopped left side. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, we would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And that one fouled off.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 13.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 down. Out towards right center field. And they get Perez for the out. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
There's a strike. And misses inside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dylan Coleman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garrett getting loose as well. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Now Jonathan Schoop.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Tap back up the middle. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play. Akil Baddoo will hit next. First offering misses the mark.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is going to go. A solo shot, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jordan Lyles gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Dylan Coleman. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 65.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Franmil Reyes.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The tying run at the plate. And 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And next up for the Royals, Nick Pratto. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering way off the plate. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one misses, and the count is filled up. Hunter Dozier in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up the middle. There's one. A sensational double play.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag, you got to avoid the runner sliding in. But that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Alexander gets the ball now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
That one's in there, 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Misses off the plate. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Right side. Baddoo puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Amir Garrett.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And here it comes. Green leading things off and takes a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a swing and a miss there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to go. Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And first offering is fouled off. Garrett, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. 0-1 now. And strike 2.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Kyle Dutch up now for the Tigers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That one not close, and it's 1-0. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy could find strike.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Jack Anderson into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
The right fielder, number 14.
Edward Olivares getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Anderson ready to work. There's a strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
0-2 now. Perez swings, and it's a deep fly ball left field. That one's well struck. And out of here. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they lead it. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. There's a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fires over to first. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. pressure on here. Scott Barlow.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Torkelson stands in here, takes ball one low. Next pitch inside, and that's ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And it is 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Next pitch misses way outside. Eric Haas to bat next. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next to hit, Eric Haas. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Isbell under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Barlow, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, these guys just haven't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals,